Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Parked in the lot of the Beacon Bait Shop, right on Fulton Beach Road, looking out at Aransas Bay. Right around 7:30 a.m. It was a toasty night, to say the least. Got up, ran into Wally World early, bought a gas card, got myself a Monster. Going to call the mechanic in a little bit. That's my battle plan so far. I want to say good morning to my friend Lisa. Hey Lisa, roll my intro. Oh, I almost forgot. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Boondocking with Dennis. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, me. There. We're done with that. Let's talk about it again next year. Virtually no wind right now. Just a little bit of ripple on the water. Yesterday it picked up to about 10, 11 miles an hour. And that did help cool things off a little bit, but at least where I was parked last night, there was no breeze whatsoever. And a little bit rough sleeping, but it's okay. It's Texas. It's supposed to be a little bit rough. That is a working boat right there. And it's quiet. Where are the birds? Where's the wind? Where's the shrimp? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rockport, Texas. Hey, I got a joke from my friend Mary. What is a piece of pizza's favorite song? You ready for this one? Slice, slice, baby. No? Thank you, Mary. I don't know if you can make them out, but there's a couple of fishermen out there on the bay. I always want to say shrimp boats, but they might not necessarily be fishing for shrimp. There's a little bit of a zoom in for you. There's the two boats, and then you can see a third one right there. And then there's a tugboat pushing a barge. It's quiet, but these people are in here working. They're open. Sun came up about maybe 90 minutes ago. I bet you there was people here before that. You know, different stories come to mind, but I remember when I was young, I grew up playing hockey. And I was never an athlete, but if I practiced and practiced and practiced, I got good at certain things. And hockey was definitely one of them. So I was up in Maine one day, and they had a barn. My dad and his wife had a barn, small barn. And on the outside of the barn, there was a basketball hoop. I never played much basketball. I was horrible at it. Never played any type of formal basketball game in my life. Watched the sport a little bit when the 76ers were good when I was growing up, and they won a title in 1983 with Julius Erving and Mo, who was that guy? Mo somebody. Drawing a blank. But anyway, remember Maurice Cheeks? And when I was in Philadelphia, I kind of watched all the sports, but this was early in life. And yeah, they had a dirt and gravel driveway, basketball court on the outside, so I was just shooting baskets. And I remember my dad played basketball growing up, and I've seen photos of him, on the high school team. And it's weird to see your dad, an old fat bald guy, being young and thin and having hair. So he was there with a guy, and they were like my hype men. Like I could just hear him talking. I don't know if I was supposed to hear them talking or not, but he's got a good shot. He can jump high. He'd be a good rebound. Like they were planning my basketball career. And I remember thinking then, like I think my dad's friend is like bullshitting him. Because I guess my dad wanted me to play basketball because he played basketball, and there was no way I was looking good doing whatever I was doing. I know I couldn't dribble, especially on a stone and dirt driveway, Ooh, hold on, guys. What do you think? Wait a minute. There's your postcard right there. That is pretty. Yeah, I don't know why that memory came back to me, but there it is. Sorry to be a disappointment, Dad. I'm not a basketball player. I remember another time, basically on the same gravel driveway, my older stepbrother Bobby got into boxing, and he was actually pretty good at it. We got to go see him in Bangor, Maine, and other places, and he did well. And he had a heavy bag and a speed bag, and I think Bobby was 2 years older than I am, or he was at least 2 grades higher in school, And I was sparring with Bobby, and I was bigger, but he was older and a lot. Bobby could box. I was a guy trying to hit something. And I must have caught him way too hard, and he lost it and backed me up about 5 feet, and just before he hit me, I tripped, and so he didn't even hit me, and I landed on my butt in the good old gravel and dirt driveway. And tripping probably saved me from a busted nose. There's the cruise ship. Go see the birds and the dolphins. Got it up on the lift. And I remember once my stepbrother Bobby won a fight. I think it was up in It was either Bangor, Maine or Belfast, Maine. We went to see a lot of his tournaments. It was fun. He got hit in the nose, and I don't know if his nose was broken or not, but the next day he looked like a gibbon baboon on both sides of his nose. He just had all these colors in straight lines that I've never seen. I've never seen anyone else look like that with a broken nose. But he was good. He was always a long distance runner. Like when I was up there, I would go run like 8 or 10 miles with him and think that was an accomplishment. There's my finger. And we would do this loop where I would stop at the house and then he would go do more. He would always run the Boston Marathon. And the first year he didn't go was the year they had that explosion at the Boston Marathon. And I remember calling him up because I thought he might have been there. I didn't know he hadn't gone that year, so that was another horrible piece of American history. I have some really good memories of Maine, and we would always go to, we called it Branch Pond, and now when I look at it on a map, there's Branch Lake, and there's just like a little inlet off of that, and that's what we called Branch Pond. It was kind of by the dam, had a small sand beach. Not a lot of people knew about it. It was a dirt road to get down there back then. You went by some tar paper shacks, and I always wondered how people lived in the tar paper shacks, especially, Maine in the winter. You could drink the water from the lake, and there'd always be some blueberries or raspberries nearby to eat, and we'd play at the lake, swim. My stepbrother Bobby had a boat at one point, and I remember a few times there was a feeder creek. I'm sure there were a lot of feeder creeks. And if you're from Pennsylvania, that's a creek. If you're from America, it's a creek. There you go. See? The laughing gull appreciates my humor. Hey guys, thanks for riding along today. Thanks for watching.